What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at some of the trades that have happened here earlier today on February 26th. We are less than a week from the NHL trade deadline. We have a pair of interesting trades for different reasons for each of the teams. We'll take a look at that today. So let's start off with the Dallas Stars and the Montreal Canadiens doing a forward swap. The Dallas Stars acquire Evgeni Dadonov from the Montreal Canadiens, and the Montreal Canadiens acquire Denis Gurianov. Evgeni Dadonov, half of his $5 million cap hit is being retained by the Montreal Canadiens in this deal. So the Canadiens are retaining $2.5 million on the remainder of his contract that ends this summer. And the Dallas Stars acquire the other half, which is the other $2.5 million for the remainder of this year. The 33-year-old forward from Russia is on the final year of his deal with the Dallas Stars now. He submitted a 10-team no-trade list, which obviously Dallas was not a part of. This has been kind of a rough season for Dadonov. He's got 18 points in 50 games this season. He's got 4 goals in 50 games. So this is definitely just a depth pickup for the Dallas Stars, but I think they look at it in terms of salary. They actually gained a little bit in cap space because going the other way is Denis Gurianov. Now, Denis Gurianov's cap hit is $2.9 million per season. The 25-year-old Russian forward is also on the final year of a one-year deal he signed last summer with the Dallas Stars. He has only 9 points in 43 games this season. Gurianov has never really hit that level that everybody was hoping for. There was some potential with him back in the 2020-21 season where he picked up 30 points in 55 games, but since then has never really gotten back to that scoring level. This season he only has 2 goals in 43 games and is definitely getting paid a little bit more than he probably should. The expectation is he will be an RFA this summer and is arbitration eligible. His qualifying offer is $2.9 million, so there is some suspicion that maybe Montreal would be a little bit weary of doing that. But this is, again, there's not a ton of risk here. The Habs aren't a playoff team, so they could get some more security with a guy like Gurianov, see how he does for the rest of this season. And for the Dallas Stars in this deal, they pick up a pure rental in Dadonov at a cheaper cap hit. He's had potential in the past. And again, another Dallas Russian forward coming in. Another one leaves. That's kind of how things have gone so far for both of these teams. It's been a fairly quiet deadline for the Stars. We were wondering who could be involved. Gurianov is one of the names we've heard a lot. We've heard Faxa. And that's kind of it for the Dallas Stars. So they can't really do too much. They already traded that first-round pick. Speaking of first-round picks, a former first-round pick is a part of the other trade. So the St. Louis Blues acquired 2021 Vegas Golden Knights first-round pick Zach Dean. The 20-year-old prospect is a member of the St. Louis Blues right now. He has had a very good season in the QMJHL this year. He has 49 points in 38 games with Gatineau this year. He's listed as a center according to Cap Friendly. He's a really good prospect. I think the Blues are continuing to add more center depth. You look at, they've got a really good center core developing there in St. Louis. I really like this deal for them. And they get some future assets in return for Ivan Barbashev. Now, they didn't actually get a first-round pick, but they got the equivalent of a first-round pick in terms of the prospect. Ivan Barbashev goes the other way. The 27-year-old, pending UFA, is on the final year of his 2-year deal with the St. Louis Blues. He goes to the Vegas Golden Knights, putting up 29 points in 59 games this season. So overall, a pretty good pickup for the Vegas Golden Knights. And I've actually been saying for the past week and a half now on my live streams and stuff like that, make sure to check those out, guys. Our Goal Line Hockey live streams, those are a lot of fun. I did predict Barbashev going to the Golden Knights. I think there was a fit there. I really don't know how close they are to getting Timo Meier. Obviously, it sounds like Patrick Kane is off the board. He's going to the Rangers, very, very likely. So this is a good fit for them. They're able to add a center Once again, that always seems to be something for the Golden Knights. They always could use more centers. They do that with this deal. They did have to trade out another prospect, which I don't think Vegas fans are a huge fan of. But that's the price of winning, right? And that's what the Golden Knights are looking to do. They currently sit at the top of the Pacific Division, and this is a good addition for them. Barbashev's cap hit is 2.25, so it's not too costly for them. So it does still put them in the running for making another move ahead of the deadline. They probably aren't out on Chychrun yet. Maybe not fully out on Timo Meier, but they seem to be adding other pieces as well. So the St. Louis Blues, they've got 3 first-round picks in this year's draft. Another prospect here in Zach Dean. They picked up the Hunter Skinner defenseman from the Rangers in the Tarasenko-Mikkola trade. The Blues are really loading up here on the fly. A really good pickup for them. And like I said, you look at their center core now. You've got Braden Shen, Robert Thomas, Logan Brown. When healthy, you've also got guys like Jordan Kyrou. You know, this is a really good group. And then you consider now in the system, they've got Zach Bolduc, Zach Dean, Keenan Washkaruk, Nikita Alexandrov, Mikhail Abramov. They've got some really good center depth here. So I think this is really encouraging if you're a St. Louis Blues fan. This is a team that is still very young and has the potential to do even more. And like I said, they have Jordan Kyrou listed as a right winger, but he used to play center. But now I guess, again, you have that depth there. You added Sammy Blayback in that trade with the Rangers. So now you've got a pretty good center core going into the postseason. Potentially as soon as next year for the Blues. Not this year, unfortunately, but I think as soon as next year. I think this is one of those teams that is going to very quickly turn things around. It's a disappointing year, losing their captain, losing a superstar in Tarasenko. He's been there for a long time. But at the end of the day, I think that the Blues are actually winning here with the amount of assets that they're recouping at this deadline. It's a seller's market. And Doug Armstrong, shout out to the GM of the Blues, he's taking full advantage of the opportunity in front of him. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of these trades so far? It's been a little bit of an interesting Sunday here. Things have slowed down. Of course, stay tuned for the latest on some of these trades that could be coming here over the next couple of days. Make sure to stay tuned. Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I will be doing a Goal Line Hockey live stream on the channel here on YouTube. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you're looking for some trade deadline coverage and you don't want to pay for ESPN Plus or you don't get access to TSN, we will be here on YouTube at Goal Line Hockey Live. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.